live? Is this working? Hello, 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 hello.
Elite.
What's going on here? There we go. How's the audio here? There we go. It seems really loud on my end. How's the audio? Let's try this. Oh, everything was blasted, that's why. Now how does it sound? Oh, everything was blasted, that's why. Now how does it sound? Oh, everything was blasted. Much better. Alright. So, last night, we did a bunch of grinding. Got like 4 or 5 levels or something like that. Did some side quests and skipped a cutscene by accident. Overall, pretty productive. So we want to go to Court Same. This is actually where I was grinding. Turns out it's where I was supposed to go when I like walked in the building. And then Harkin was talking about something. And there was like a darkness tier there, and Alcazad came and hit on her a bunch. And she threatened him, and he took off. And that's pretty much what happened. Oh. That sucks. He's the only one who was likely to hit. Calm down with that paralysis there, bud. Jeez. What the hell, man? Alright. Pops themselves. Jeez. That's not a great start. Should be right up here. So this is where we want to be. And this is the fight I was grinding on. I know, because it's the only fight in the area. I'll just throw out a Guilty Blade, and Jack kills everything in one shot. And they give us a whole bunch of money. Alright, back in we go. Now where to? Oh, jeez. Wasn't expecting Ninja already. Or at all. Already. Use those dogs in front of the arena. What is going on here? Should I? Yeah, why not? If they're part of a group, then it's worth it just to get rid of them. Start left. Good choice. Cecilia can kill him too, but I think they might get an attack off that way. I don't really remember what happened last night with my experiments. Energy saver. It's weird. I mean, good, but I was super happy I found some new weapons and they're already replaced. Or already replacing those. What's this? I don't know. It's weird that there's that floor there. And it's above me, so it's not like I'm gonna fall onto it. I don't know. What are you? Came to take the darkness tier? Do you really think you can? Sure. I don't think I came to take it so much as to destroy it. I mean, I wasn't even here because of the darkness tier. I was investigating some lab for Emma. Terminal will retrieve information from the demon archives. You want to turn it on? Sure. After analysis complete, demon gate correcting vector. Gate generator at 20%. The darkness tier is complete. Vilgaia will be ours. Goodbye, humans. Damn it. Whoa. The hell? I guess it's super weak to that. Cecilia, restore, Ruby. Discover the energy of the teardrop can be reversed to create an anti-life force. The experiment continues. The scientists are working on the latest weapons. You'll be our next guinea pigs. Guinea pigs. Okay. Saint worked really well on that thing, so we'll just do that again. Oh, jeez. Terminal off, next parameter. Display data, next parameter. Change data. Display data. Data display. 7 out of the 8 golems have been retrieved. Implement working golems to the front lines. The model Barbados was found to be uncontrollable. Terminate all revival data and dispose of it in the desert. Much concern for the golem still posing a threat. Let's change the data. I guess let's view the data now that we changed it. Door lock ID code. Demon gate. Such a teardrop has led to the ultimate weapon against the Guardians. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, Saint. Definitely want a Saint. That Guilty Blade is so good. It's expensive, but it's good. Terminal retrieve data from the demon archives. Revival of the underwater golem Leviathan. There's complete ammunition equipped, ready for battle. Okay. It's magic carrot jack a bit. ID code was demon space gate. Looks like this is it. What's happening? The teardrop is resonating. It's as if it's afraid. Because it's a fake. It contains the darkest of souls within it. Hark, we meet again. And this time we share a common sword technique. Many tales we have shared, but the warrior needs no words. We let our swords do the talking. Azrael. Oof. Whatever. Give me those secret signs. Maybe I should hold off on doing damage until I get them. I'll just punch it for now. So, lock state first. Just in case. I don't think she puts any status effects on, but why not, just in case. Remedy. Just picking on Jack. I mean, I get they have history, but just picking on Jack. Let's see what this does. Oh, she's not using bubbles anymore. Oh, there's the secret sign. Acadia. Okay. Not too good. Not Rudy levels of damage. This crazy rocket launcher. What have I witnessed? Cannot give you the darkness tier or Lady Harkin. You'll have to come after me if you want them. So what was my revenge all about? I should have known. That sword technique. Astra inquired. The real fool who couldn't face reality was me. You probably already know, but I'll tell you anyway when I'm ready. Terminal will retrieve information from the Demon Archives. Priority 1, recovery of the Ka-Dingle that was sealed by the Guardians. Oh, there's chests hidden here. I see you. A bullet clip. Bullet clip. Nothing on this side. Looks like we're done here, but Now where then? Or is something gonna happen when we leave? What? That's an army of demons is coming down. This is the same thing that attacked Adelaide. This is the Demon Gate. We can travel through space using dimensional shifts. There's many useful purposes. Troop transport is one of them. The tearing darkness is the anti-guardian. Welcome to the gate generator. Have fun, my friends. What? What are you doing with me? Where are you taking me? What? How is this possible? Good morning. This is the gate generator. This is our demon gate, and your grave. Get it? It's going to be fun from here on, boys and girls. I have you in the palm of my hand now. Appetizer, anyone? They're all separate. So, high spark. Although they're magicians, so they probably resist it. So they have less than 1500. And more than 1200. It's experience, though. It's like 4 times what I was getting. You fool, you shouldn't fight in an unstable dimension. You could explode from all the energy you create in a battle. You knew that would happen. No, I'll not let you enjoy this. I'll chase you to the end of the world. Look at all these treasures. And bullet clip. Magic carrot. Magic carrot. I guess magic carrots are kind of like her bullet clips. If you think about it. Where does this go? I feel like I was supposed to go up and left first. Kelvin, let's start by trying to unlock that though. Nope, apparently this was the way to not go. Hey Zed, here I am, dripping with talent, ready to do battle. You're not gonna get off easy this time. Watch my phenomenal attack, the drop floor. That hurt, what the hell do you think you're doing? Shut up, you annoying bastard. Operation Hell Thunder. What the hell is that all about? Oh hey, he's gonna open the door for me. I'm gonna go check the top left there where you started, because I feel like I just passed up some treasure or something. I definitely don't want that. I think there was a door here, right? Oh no, it's just a save spot. Well, probably use that anyways. Because I did get the steel off of Harkin. I feel like if I tried, I could get the drop off of her, but that doesn't sound like fun. Because getting the drop requires me to kill her with Lucky Shot, and that does like 50 damage. This is Operation Hellthunder. The electricity through the floor was mighty ingenious of me. Ah! It's a good thing I have roller skates. Can I shut the electricity off if I go through here? Yeah, that was weird. Oh! So that's to make it so you have to shut the electricity off, so that's probably where you want to go. I do want to be trickstering, but I also want to learn this attack. That sucks. Sleep and silence on everyone? Rude. Come on guys, wake up. At least Jack's awake. But he's silent, so he can't do anything really. Just attack. Condition green into confusion. Oh, he didn't get confused. Magnum Fang. That does a lot of damage. Okay, Violet Rose. And Remedy. Okay, magic carrots, but these enemies kind of suck to fight, so I should probably not try and steal from them. I should probably just try and kill them. Good experience, though. These wizards in particular. let's put the silver harp. Yeah, silver harp back on her. What does this do? Okay. Actually, can I do that? And then just fall? Well, they have a little more than 1,500. So like 1,550 or something. Ah, freaking party-wide sleep again. You need accessories that make me immune to more than one status effect. Or, not accessories, offhands. Although I guess they just wouldn't be the culmination I ever wanted anyways. That's just like a way to get through here anyways, without having shut off the electricity. Jacking a level and I didn't realize? Maybe. And use carrots though. Secret sign, that's good. I'm gonna use as many of those as I can get now. Getting all these good but expensive moves. Rainbow. Da 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 da. And actually see what I stole, if I stole anything. Looks like I didn't steal. Oh, and they dropped bullet clips. I guess that was the leprechauns. What's in that room then? Finkelheim. Saint. Okay. In darkness. What? Just didn't say any damage, it just killed him. Potion berry, force unit. I think that's a shield. Oh no. Enhanced force increase. Oh. Definitely would prefer that on her. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad at all. So if he ran up there, then I don't want to go up there yet. Oh, I don't have a choice. What is nectar? I feel like I should have seen some of that. Recover status and max HP. Oh. It's like a one-person elixir. I guess elixirs are one person. Ambrosia is the mega elixir, I guess. Let's just kill this thing. Or it can put us all to sleep first. Oh, it failed. Oh, it just doesn't have very much health for how big it looks. Some sort of secret door down here. I probably want to refill his ammo, don't I? So I think I used a bunch of rockets on Harkin. It was kind of a waste, honestly. Oh. It's kind of a jerk move. Lucky bastards. I like Zed. He's a lot of fun. Oh, he's gonna stick a golem on me, huh? Diablo, the Crimson Hellstorm. Taste it for yourself, my friends. I think this might be worth putting on. Does he have anything to steal? Nope. Crimson Storm. I should probably hyperjack. What's this? Oh, it's order. No, not Rudy. Damn it. Now I need to heal. Messed everything up. Wasn't watching Cecilia's health. Hypered the wrong person. Now I gotta heal himself too, because she won't go in time. But now she can start remedying. Hopefully she doesn't just die here. Of course. Like exactly what she had. I've ruined everything. Ow. Can you get that out fast enough to save Rudy? Yeah. There we go. Now we're finally back on track. All those mistakes in Hyper didn't even really help Megan Fang. $4,000 experience? The enemies outside were worth more than that. No, you've defeated Diablo as well? Barely. Okay, on to... My defenses are not working. Damn it, there's no time to screw around. I'll use my Tempest strategy. You'll suffer dearly, humans. You fools, that thing will open to any password. Does your pea-sized brain hurt? A little bit. Please, my Lord Siegfried, let me in. They're already here. I need to psych myself up before I fight them. There's a low rumbling sound. It must be a huge machine. Do you want to go in? Yeah, I filled up. Oh, I didn't bullet clip though. Oh well. You pesky maggots are getting in the way of my career. You'll be condemned to death without appeal. This is the power of the Immortal Reborn, a gift from Alhazad. Here we go. Get back. This isn't your caliber, you squirmy snake. Lord Siegfried? We can't have you running around messing things up anymore. We need to acquire this world for Sedum. With Hyades gone, we need a new home. Cut the crap, you can't fool me. You betrayed your mother because you wanted to become the ultimate ruler, right? Say what you will. I like it here on Filgaia, and I will become the ruler. Exterminate the humans so we demons can rule both heaven and earth. The magical spear Glumzamber will skewer you. Okay. Can I steal from him? Let's, just in case, lock state. Negative rainbow. Ow. I didn't see if it said couldn't steal or it has nothing. Has nothing. More negative rainbow. That shit hurts though. Nope, negative bang. Zeke Impulse. Okay. I gives me a turn to reload Rudy's rocket launcher. There we go. Just in time. Glum's Amber. That didn't hurt so bad. Rocket launcher, Magnum Fang, and actually probably just throw a high heel on Jack. Perfect timing. And no one really compares to Rudy anymore. And he's still not even using like his best arms. Humans can't have power equal to ours. It's impossible. I knew the Guardians were involved. I will not let them ruin my plans. I mean, not really. I didn't use a single Guardian there. Do you think you've won? Think again. My dreams and aspirations have just begun. Round 2. Turn the generators on Zed. Output at 200%. You can't do that, my lord. It's gonna overload. No, that'll create a... Yes, a black hole right in this room. I knew it. What should I do? I don't know what you're trying to do, but you've lost. Surrender. Surrender? Me? Haha, don't be ridiculous. I'm going to activate the generator. Everyone here will be sucked into the dimension gap. Of course, I'll be sucked in as well, but I'll recover because I'm the ultimate ruler of this world. I will never die here. I don't know what he's talking about, but here goes nothing. No way. Rudy. Alright, my lord, we'll see what happens. No way to escape. What are you gonna do? You're going on a trip with me to the Vortex. You think you can cut the wires with those flimsy swords? They're made from magic silver. No way. What? What? Your own left arm? I'm confused. That was Zeke who shot the wire? Okay, that was the Guardians helping. I'll accept that one. This is near Adelaide. I was thinking about everyone needing to get home. I imagined the castle and the town. The next thing I knew, the teardrop brought us here. Rudy. Oh yeah, Rudy's arm is hurt. Good, he didn't get lost in the dimensions. Could this possibly be Princess? Rudy's body, his arm. What's the matter? There's nothing to worry about. We'll get the magic to heal him in time. No, it can't be. Rudy's body's a machine, just like the demons. Rudy, Princess. If we don't support him in times like this, who will? Look, he's shaking. He doesn't know himself. No one wants to be an outsider, right? Well, he just found out he is one. Rudy's been protecting us all along. We should do the same in return. You're right. It'll be okay, Rudy. Professor Emma from Adelaide should be able to help you. Let's get going, Princess. She should be able to... If the old man was still alive, we would know more about this. You know Rudy didn't ask for this. He's not a machine made for destruction. No way. I'm back on the control chair of the photosphere. I was sucked up by the gate generator. That was close. I thought I was going to be lost in another dimension. Although it's ironic that I'm back at this place of hatred. The hatred between a child and a parent. If I made it through, they probably have. Now I have the Dark Teardrop. With this, I'll gain control of Filgaia. I and I alone will rule this world. The demon race shall reign again. Who is this? Is someone else here? This is a bad dream. My eek is come, child. Run, Siegfried, run! My sweet Zeke. From now on, me. Even I can't do anything about this. So you're saying that Rudy's body is... The anatomy is the same as humans. The bones, muscles, nervous system, they're all the same except for the fact that everything is artificial. It's just like the bodies of the metal demons in the legends. No way. Rudy can't be. No, not a demon. It looks like he was made by a human. He feels pain. He's a machine that feels pain. Why would anybody want to do that? Those things don't matter. It doesn't matter. How come I can never help the people I really care about? I'm sorry. I didn't think... I don't know how it works, but Rudy's body is the same as a human body except the material that he's made of. You can get herbs from Mariel in the town of Rosetta. Those herbs will probably... See? Don't give up all hope. Jack, you should take care of Rudy. The rest of you should prepare for an invasion in case the demons try to take advantage of the situation. Okay. Captain, prepare the sweet candy for battle. Got it. No one can take me on the ocean. You make us work for our friendship, Rudy. Okay, everybody. Hey, no time to sit around. Your friend needs you. Yes, he's our friend, isn't he? That's why we care so much. Are you stupid? Why would you have to think about that? What have you been fighting for all this time? To protect your loved ones, right? Not for some cheap, foolish destiny or mission in life. Get a clue, girl. Figure it out. I'm getting very frustrated listening to you. Thank you. I feel better. Rudy said you had a big heart. Enough. Let's go, McDonald. I've got to go blow off a cannon or something. Got to get rid of this rage. Yes, my lady. Every minute counts. Let's get to the town of Rosetta. Ugh. And then she should be this way. Little brat. Got in my way. What? How? Rudy, his arm, what's happening? Jack and Cecilia tell Mariel everything up to this point in their adventure. Use the herb and the pain will go away. This is a benefit of the life within metal body that you possess, Rudy. Life within metal? How would you know, Mariel? It is a 1,000-year-old sin, the metal that has a consciousness. As you know, the demons have machines for their bodies. The Elwes and the humans dared to step into their realm and play gods. If this was a small wound, I could do something about it with herbs. But to replace a lost arm... Nowhere in Filgaia can you recreate life within metal again. Maybe if it were 1,000 years ago, maybe then Rudy's arm could have been. 1,000 years ago in Filgaia, how can you... Let's go to the temple in the forest mount. Deep in that forest, the Elwes were left a gift. no, it's not a good shape. Yeah, I was on twice last night. I played from like 8 to 10. Oh. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. From like 8 to 10, and then I slept until like 2. And then I played from like 2 till 6 or something like that. Kind of weird hours. Yeah. I don't really know why. Like, because I woke up at like 3 to go see the boy there, and then they were late. Doctor's appointments went longer and stuff like that, so I didn't. They like were basically busy until like 5:30, and then so I had to go down there myself. So I just woke up for like 3 hours for nothing, and then I was just super tired all day. I tried to stay awake and it just didn't happen. After the war, the land was no longer suitable for us, so we created this realm called the Elwood Dimension. We used the last of our power to move this land to another dimension. We closed the gates, and this became our new home. There you can still see the Filgaia of 1,000 years ago. And this is the gate that connects the Elwood world to Filgaia. We couldn't budge this thing even with a cannon. Maybe the gate broke because of 1,000 years of inactivity. That would not be good for Rudy. This gate operates on the Elwa's heart and life energy. The Elwas live by bonds. We bond to time in order to live an eternal life. We bond to the land to enjoy nature. We will gladly give up everything to bond with those who we believe in. Rudy saved my life in this forest. Now it's my turn to repay him. Please don't leave the mound. Fasten can what? The Elwood Dimension is a replica of Filgaia 1,000 years ago. Hey Mariel, she's bleeding badly. We need to treat her now. Ouch. The humans have activated the gate, and they're here? We came to ask for your help. The Elves want nothing to do with you foolish humans. Please leave. We have people wounded here. Only you can help cure them. One of the wounded is an Elwa girl. Please let us in. She's the child of a criminal. There's no reason for us to help her. Go. Go back to your dying world. Wait, we cannot risk exposing the gate to other humans. We will take you to the village. Master Fulcanelli will decide your fate. Please help, Rudy. What the hell did you do? Well, follow me, outsiders from the dying world. Hey, it's Emiko. So you want to use our powers to fix this young man's left arm. Rudy is an important part of the team. We're trying to save the world. The battle with the demons has begun again. Do you trust us, the ones who are more like the demons than humans? We have to. Rudy is too important. The whole world needs him. 1,000 years ago, we created this machine to combat the demons. The golems are the absolute power. Power without heart can be good or evil. The Elwas and the human mage have reached into the realm of the unknown and came up with a new technology. We based this technology on the demons we've captured. We used living metals and adapted it to human physiology. An artificial biometal was created. It was called the Holmcross Project. Artificial life that can survive under any conditions. This Holmcross is the ultimate enhancement to many different kinds of arms. It synchronizes with different arms, thus enhancing the psychic power of the arm. But the Holmcross enjoyed killing so much, they literally became a killing machine. Was it the blood of the demons, or was it man's lust for conflict? No one knows for sure. The deployed Holmcross were destroyed. There is, however, one Holmcross left. An experimental model that was sealed deep underground. Rudy is not a killing machine. He has a bigger heart than anyone I know. The time he spent as a human gave him a pure heart. Is that what you're saying? Rudy used to travel with an old man called Zeppet. Zeppet had a kind heart, and it was he who kept Rudy from turning into a weapon. He kept Rudy's heart pure. You're telling me after 1,000 years this man unleashed the experimental machine? But it's too late. We don't have the technology to give life to metals anymore. Those powers were lost to us long ago. Then Rudy is... There's nothing we can do. The Guardian Blade. Mario, you must rest. The Guardian Blade has a life of its own. I bet its power could. Go to Brother Vasim and use the Guardian Blade on Rudy. What in the world are you saying? The Guardian Blade? It went out of control and disappeared, but not before it took half of Filgaia with it. You know the sand ocean that starts from Rosetta and cuts across the land? That was the result of the untrained and refined Guardian Blade of Vasim. Mariel stayed there alone to pay for her brother's sins. He's working to turn the sand ocean back to normal. We can't afford to make the same mistake again. If we do nothing, then that is what Filgaia will be. Nothing. If we run now, we will live like weaklings for the rest of our lives. I don't want to lose the bond between myself and the people who taught me to be strong. Vasim lives in the forest to the southwest. There, he can live without being exposed to us. He's the only one that can possibly repair the arm. If not, it will destroy us all. Please take me with you. I want to share some of what I've learned with him. Do you still want us to make the Guardian Blade? It's going to take a miracle. We've lost much of our technology to time. That evil sword. Miracles only have value if you can do it yourself. It was absolutely true. Miracles don't occur easily. If it can be done, it will probably be done by a human. The Guardian of Filgaia is a human. Please, hold on. Our wishes will make you well again. Time to rob them. It's a save koala instead of a parrot here. Is that a koala or a sloth? Might be a sloth. This is Tarzan, an Elwa tribe. This isn't a place for humans. Back here. Can I touch you? I've never seen anything that wasn't Elwa. What a bunch of new equipment for nothing. Just immediately finding new stuff. That's better. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense because I like had to do a whole bunch of stuff and find like a hidden store, and then it just was outdone immediately. Vecimus turned Filgaia into a wasteland. The sinner had to be locked up in the land beyond the forest. Mega Berry. The air and the water of this place is the same as it was 1,000 years ago. Shouldn't things have changed in such a long period of time? You could say that there are no more monsters in the old world. We sealed them inside a place far from here, located to the southwest. Damn it. The scariest place in the world is the Abyss, where they keep all the monsters there. I'm so scared of that place I don't even know the location. This is a change. The humans are revisiting our village. Don't look at the things you don't like. Don't do the things you don't want to do. This is how we live. What do you think? The Life Guardian is in the forest prison. I don't know why, though. Mystic Apple. So what time did you wake up? It must be destiny that the ancient treasures of Filgaia are finally being used. Remember, power without heart is evil. The forest prison is a prison for monsters built by the Elwes to trap monsters who infiltrated the Elwes world. They go in, but they don't come out. Not all the prisoners are monsters. The Guardian of Life is also trapped in there. Outsiders, I ask you to release the Guardian of Life. Use this key to open the chest which seals the Guardian. Outsiders, what do you want from the world of the Elwes? Power. What do you want with power? You can use the teleportation device to travel to any area in Filgaia. Occasionally, accidents do occur and you'll end up in some scary place. During normal operations, though, it works fine. But if you give it any more impact, your risks increase. So it's not the teleport spell, but the teleport stations that I have to mess around with. The Life Guardian is still a prisoner inside the forest prison. Travelers, did you come from the place called Filgaia in our fables? Ouch. Pretty sure I'm supposed to go southwest. That's the forest mound, that's how I get out of here. I'll show you how to get through these mazes. Just go left or right all the way out. Simple enough. No. Not very good experience in here. So go left or right all the way out, does that mean take like every left turn or every right turn? Never go straight? Also, there's a chest in here that's locked. And has a guardian inside it. I think that's for Rudy. What? Black Sabbath. Bulk Sabbath? How's the sound, by the way? It was kind of messed up and I didn't really have a way to try and mess with it. Roar. Crest graph. Actually, let's go down there. Prairie coat. So all these coats. What? The hell? Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. Fine. Oh yeah, that's not enough to kill that. 2,000? Huh. This tree's got a face on it. Another crest graph. So I want to get down there somehow. Well, that looks like a... What? What are you doing, game? I wasn't ready. Lots of crest graphs that I'll never use. Dun, dun, dun. Trade them for flashlights. You can't sell them. The merchants tell you they don't want them. What they're for is they're for learning spells, but I already have like 10 spells I'll never use. I am Odoriok, the Guardian of Life. Innocent one from Filgaia, receive my gift. I shall cast a light upon your dwindling faith. Either in eternity or mortality, my powers are never absolute. Take my powers, Shaman, for I am the Guardian of Life. Life rune acquired. What kind of rune is that? It is an attack and defense rune. So I get more defense but lose some speed out of that? No thank you. Not really. Like, I have teleport, I have the defense up everyone, I have the lock state, I have all the elemental attacks, I have the increase and decrease encounter rates, I have heal all, I have heal full, I have full revive, I have weak revive. Like, I have all the good spells, I just... all the other spells are things like, tell what the enemy's weaknesses and stuff like that. Stuff I'll never actually use. Or increase one person's defense, or stuff like that. Just like weaker versions of the spells I have. I probably have like, what, 10 spells or something I can learn too? 12? These? The downside is it just makes my spell list bigger and bigger, so it's harder for me to get to the spells I do want to cast. Because, like, you can see what a spell does before you create it. Really? That's rude, game. You know I can't have Rudy at this point. Why would you put a bombable box there? Sorry, gotta rob your house first. Hyper gear. Magic carrot. Vasim. Mariel, what are you doing here? Vasim, Rudy's in trouble. Calm down, Mariel. Breathe. Breathe. Can't believe I'm looking at a forbidden home cross. Rudy needs some living metal to heal his left arm. Please, use the Guardian Blade one last time. No. You want me to crack the ground in half again? I can't take part in the creation of another weapon for destruction. The Guardian Blade is the Blade of Doom. I'm not talking about a weapon. I want you to pound out some life force with those hands. Only you can save Rudy. Only you can make metal come to life. Fix Rudy with the technology that produced the Guardian Blade. You've become strong, or should I say your love has become strong. Rudy shared the strength of his heart with me. Rudy can change the future of mankind. Make the Guardian Blade. Save Rudy. It's possible to repair the arm, but we're missing two key ingredients for the operation, though. To reclaim the left hand, we need the Life Force Guardian. To regulate its power, we need the Illusion Guardian. With both of these in place, we can finally apply the Guardian Blade to his left arm. Mariel and I will prep him for the operation. You warriors go and gather the two powers of the Guardians. The Life Force Guardian is sealed somewhere in the Forest Prison. I don't know where the Illusion Guardian is. There's a magic book called De La Metallica. It's a book about alchemy, and it is said the power of illusion lives in it. To find one tiny book in this huge world, you must do this. You are our last hope. Part of a library that contains every magic book ever written. You might be able to find the De La Metallica book there. All I can do is use herbs. Can I teleport out of here, or do I need to walk through that forest every time? That koala's having a go at that tree, or sloth, or whatever. Forest mound. What? I was pushing up. What the heck, game? That was weird. Alright, can't teleport in a location. The only library I know that contains all sorts of books is this one. Ouch. Everything in here is like level 2, so I don't want to fight it. Commandment 2, Commandment 1, Commandment 3, Demon's Heart, the Lifeline, Guardian of Desire. Actually, kinda. The Guardians, Elwas, and humans fought together to protect Gaia. Of the Guardians, the Guardian of Desire sided with the demons. The shadow of a black wolf, the Guardian of Desire, disappeared with the demon race. Enigma of Elwa. Guardian Blade, Elwa Dimension, Hidden Magic. Actually, let's read that. Basis for the elemental quest is finding 2 elements to generate magic. There are 32 secret elemental spells kept by the Magic Guild that are more powerful than the normal spells available. Just magic. I'd have those already. Kinds of magic. The Arrival. Nope, no books here. Rings of Time Space. Esoteric Guardianism. Power that no human should possess. Rings of Time Space are a space that holds them. Blah 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 blah. The ring consists of 2 alignment circles. One circle designates northwest, southwest, southeast, northeast. The other designates west, south, east, north. Body of Demons. Demon Invasion. The Emptiness of Sand. King of the Beasts. Tree of Life. Reach for the Heavens. Falling from the Stars. Oh, there's more books up here. The Elwas. Ancient Human Weapons. Nature's Might. Battle Magic. Forgotten Continent. Kinda. Ring of Grace has forgotten this land. Our continent will eventually end in warm desolation. What? That was a short book. The Lost Guardians. The New Moon. Hidden Powers. Are there more books up here? Nope. It's got like 15 HP. And then there should be more books in here. Dilla Metallica, not yet. And the Guardians. Okay. Pages turn by themselves until it reaches a section on the forbidden magic. As your consciousness wanes, you begin to hear a voice from afar. So now I need to find a guardian in here. Pretty sure there are enemies in here. Door's been closed for 2 hours. Only during this hour will the warm welcome of travelers begin. Oh, book. This is the Song of Earth. It dwells in the sword to become power. It dwells in the soul to defeat the enemy. Nothing? Okay. Song of Water dwells in the sword to become power, dwells in the soul to defeat the enemy. Song of Fire, blah blah blah, same thing, same thing. So I have Earth, Water, Fire. And save. Whoa, what does that tablet say? Knowledge is the treasure. You must engrave this into your heart if you wish to seek the other side of this door. Empty, 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 empty. Pages turn automatically to a sentence. Closed minds will lead Filgaia to its doom. The Elves have gone to another world. For 1,000 years, people have torn apart the land looking for the future they've lost. Foolish woman opened the box, and all the desires of the world were released. It's human nature in its purest form. What do you search for with those closed eyes? This is a guy with a dying world. Gone to another world. Closed minds. So is it close, open, 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 close? Those sentences are supposed to denote what to do with these chests, right? So it's closed minds, Elves have gone, torn apart the land, and something open. Nope. It's just close, close, open, open. So I'm pretty sure the two on the end are closed and the fourth one is open. But I don't know about 2 and 3. It's true, knowledge is the real treasure. It can help people as well as confuse them. There we go. Song of Wind, dwells in the sword, blah blah blah. Song of Lightning. Song of Nothingness. Sacred. And Illusion. So I should adapt these characteristics into an attack. I'm gonna give it a try. There must be a bunch of different characteristics. So collecting the 8 books wasn't part of a puzzle, it was part of a fast draw. I seek knowledge as a guardian of the secret ways, uninvited one. Go to the left or to the right, for we shall not meet. What? The might of the demons is determined by the strength of their machines, so why does man follow the ways of the demons? Will the path to the left lead to the horns? Will the path to the right lead to man? Visitors to the Book of De La Metallica, what do you seek in this foreign world? The one who turns left here shall receive the power of death. The one who turns right here shall receive the power of life. Who is this that possesses unworthy powers? To forge a future of the world, choose the left door. To take the future from the world, choose the right door. People always speak of justice while using power to enforce it. Well, what then is the meaning of justice? If you want justice as power, take the right door. If you want power as justice, take the left door. What does that even mean? I seek knowledge is da-da-da, so that was the wrong way. So I want justice as power. Nope, something else is wrong there. The night of demons is determined by the strength of their machines. So why does man follow the way of the demons? Will the path to the left lead to the horns? Will the path to the right lead to the man? Choose the path you believe in. When you seek in this foreign world, one who turns left here shall receive the power of death, the power of life. Who is it that possesses unworthy powers? To forge a future for the world, choose the left door. To take the future from the world, choose the right door. And then this is just the justice one again, right? What? That worked this time? So it works if I take the first door as left, but not if I take the first door as right? I'm confused. I got through it, so whatever, but it's still... I don't know how you were supposed to... Oh. I don't know how you're supposed to figure out that The first door needed to be left. Oh, jeez. It was just a puzzle, but yeah, it just didn't make a lot of sense. The problem with this game, and I think the next game, is the translation, where some things just don't make any sense. There's some puzzle in one of the two games that it's like, it has to do with like a play on words of the days of the week, but they use the Japanese terms for the days of the week. It's like a play on the Japanese words, but they translated it to Western days, so the joke doesn't actually translate. Duras Drum. This is the realm of the forbidden knowledge. I am the keeper of all the knowledge stored here. Humans, you have successfully overcome the labyrinth. You have earned the right to possess the secret power of illusion. Just remember, the power is a vehicle, not a driver. Warrior and the Shaman Princess, take my powers. Have faith in what you do. Hades rune acquired. Hades rune is a caster rune. It's a good caster rune too. Okay. Take it, but nope. No, I've never heard of that. That is fucked up. So like 5 people with SARS, or like 5 people with some sort of weaponized form of SARS? The two powers of the Guardians are together again, the life force and the illusion. I am unleashing the forbidden powers. Am I making a terrible mistake again? No, not this time. The Guardian Blade will be forged. It's the weapon capable of saving the future. The Guardian Blade. The surgery took the better part of the day. I've done all I can. Now we'll see how he holds up. I want to help. I want to make him better. I feel so helpless. My heart aches for him. I've done all I can. It's up to him now. They had packages, 3 each. They pierced with umbrella points, then got off the train with the cars waiting. One guy messed up and was sick by the time he got into his waiting car. Jeez. Don't close your heart, Rudy. You are who you are. You're one of us. Ever benevolent and invulnerable. Or am I dreaming? No, this isn't my dream. It's someone else's dream. Rudy, hurry, come here. This is an unfamiliar landscape. This is Rudy's dream. That child is Rudy? So this is his childhood. The situation made Rudy's mind go back to his childhood. The childhood in his heart is the world where Old Man Zeppet protects him. I'm gonna be a dream chaser when I grow up. Like Rudy? No, I'm gonna be a better dream chaser. I'll be traveling alone, not with my grandpa. Check this out. Impossible. A kid can't lift that. Rudy can't do it either. It's a draw. No way, that's impossible. Rudy isn't normal. I know. Rudy has no parents. Rudy's probably a monster child. Rudy! So did they catch them, or... What happened, Rudy? Are you alone again? Huh? You want to know why you're different from the others? So you're old enough to think about such things. I think I'm lost in Rudy's dream. He must turn to his memories with Old Man Zeppet when his feelings are hurt. Being with the old man must be relaxing for Rudy. This power you have, there must be a reason why you were chosen to possess it. This is a little difficult to explain. Let me put it to you this way. You feel pain when someone hits you, right? The same thing happens with people's hearts. Your heart hurts when something sad happens. You can understand those sad feelings better than other children. Someone like you will need the power to protect people in the future. You must practice with your arm and sword until that time comes. Real power is the power to protect what's dear to you. Rudy's kindness comes from his understanding of people's hard feelings, not only the old man's teachings. Now I understand. The constant pain he has within his artificial body has taught him mercy. I know you're scared, Rudy. Just hang in there. You are not afraid of the demons. Your fear is pointed inwards. You are Rudy, our dear friend. Don't deny yourself. Don't look away from what hurts you. This is an illusion generated from your own heart. It's easy to run away, but that won't solve anything. Rudy, come out and face it. What's the matter? Why are you in a hurry? You bumped into something so bad you wanted to run away? Don't worry, I'll get rid of anything that will hurt you. You can always come to me. Rudy, don't close your heart. Always stay here, Rudy. Don't listen to anything else. Just listen to me. Everyone is waiting for you. Jack, Handpan, Jane, McDullen, Professor Emma, the captain, even Mario, and me. Rudy is Rudy. You're no one else but our dear friend. I know being with Old Man Zeppet is comfortable for you, but that's an ancient memory. This is an illusion. The old man is dead. I think they got the mastermind, but tons of people died, some people paying for it in their bodies, like blind lung issues. Real bad, especially to do it in your own countrymen. Unheard of it in Japan. Yeah, and like in a subway where like Lots of people are getting on and off that subway constantly. And then that whole train is just contaminated now. Shut up, you noisy little brat. Zap it. I'm never gonna let this kid go. I've never met someone with such a beautiful heart. I'm Elizabeth. I'm a devil who eats dreams. So you're the one keeping Rudy's mind closed. If you want him, you'll have to beat me first. I wonder if a noisy brat like you can do that. Stick! That kind of hurt, honestly. What does darkness do? Heals it, okay. Yeah, I mean, people just in a hurry to get to wherever they're trying to go. Now it's using like light here, but darkness is healing it. Wonder if like freeze and stuff do any better. Nope. Oh, it does use darkness, huh? That's why darkness healed it. And then these flash bombs. It's like lowering my ability to dodge, but not attacking me. How about Vortex? Nope. Splash bombs really hurt. Can't use Rainbow, because Rainbow's dumb. If it's absorbing something, then Valkyrie's no good either. I'm just gonna stick with Saint, I guess. Oh, this was probably a mistake. I forgot I switched to this guy. Yep. No, Rainbow is every attribute. and so if they can absorb any of them, then they'll absorb it all. It's just not good. It's a bad ability. I just keep starting this fight over by casting dark attacks. Yeah, keep trying to silence me. I like that. I think she's faster than this thing, so I can play kind of risky. Just need to make sure that I have enough to heal every couple rounds. Like, I can't actually attack this round. Even though that was the perfect opportunity to attack. This is a pretty good one too. I don't mind when she casts darkness on me. Gotta use a magic carrot here again. Because I kept wasting all my magic healing her. So ridiculous. And then another saint. Gotta heal again. It's a weird fight. Like, it's not hard, it's just long, boring, and consuming a lot of magic carrots. There we go. Just glad that fight's over. Be strong, Rudy. You're not alone. A lot of people care about you because you care about others. Now I understand. I've always hated myself for being the Princess of Adelaide. I always thought that people would only see me as a princess. I wasn't being hated. My selfish thoughts were keeping people away from me. I finally found out by watching Rudy. If you want to be loved by someone, you have to love other people yourself. The goddess idol shatters. I am Raftina, the guardian of the love that people have lost. Your cries have been heard, princess. Why do you risk your life for your dear friend? At first, I was doing it because I'm the princess and the shaman of the guardians, but now I do it because I love Filgaia, because I love my friends. You've learned the true meaning of love. If you need my powers, call upon me in the name of love. That's some of the stuff I did yesterday night. I was doing just one of those grinding streams, and then I completely forgot. And I did some side quests. Got distracted. Rudy? This isn't a dream? You won't laugh at me, call me a space cadet or anything like that, would you? I was dreaming. A dream about Rudy. Rudy had the same dream? Wow, now I know the burden you carry. You're truly strong of heart, and in might. I would have been crushed by the sadness. If we did share the same dream, then what do you remember? What happened? There's the real me, not the princess. All I could think of was saving you. You made us worry, kid. You look great. I'm going back to Flagai. I can't fight, but the least I can do is try to protect our home. Okay, now Rudy has a bunch of stuff, right? You should also be wearing the Wind Vane. Rudy is unaware of the power that sleeps inside him. Once Rudy accepts himself for what he is, the power will awaken. Let me talk to Rudy. Okay. Let's put on the bombs, though. Got that much time, guy. Your body is not human, that is the truth. If you can accept this fact and grow beyond it, you will be able to produce unbelievable power from your arms. The synchronization beyond normal limits will produce a runaway destructive force. I know you will use this power wisely. Bring the future to us, Rudy. It seems words have awakened power is sleeping deep inside Rudy's body. Fury shot force acquired. Your body represents a past that we are trying to forget. The war with the demons on the Holmcross project, the Guardian Blade. You are the Pandora's box. Boom. Secret tool acquired. What does that do? Tool with Guardian's power. Okay. I should save it. I'll be back in there. I gotta save it. I never want to deal with that Elizabeth ever again. It's a sloth and he's hanging from a branch. He's just he's a little excited, okay? I'll be okay from here. I'm going back to town to continue my work on reforesting the land. Not out of guilt, but out of love. I want to do what I can to save Flagai, a land full of wonderful people. You've changed my life. Thank you, everybody. Oh, I forgot to, check this. This is defense and sorcery. And strength. It's actually kind of better than the Hades one for sure. It's like 20 sorcery, but a lot of other things. You're late! Where the hell were you? My lady was so worried. Nah. There's something going on. We must get back to Adelaide. So, I called that place back. It's incredible. I've never seen anything like it. About the job offer or whatever. And apparently in the last week since I spoke to her, the woman I was dealing with had quit. So they had no idea about me anymore. So it's a good thing I called back, but... What? What are you talking about? What is incredible? Professor Emma's invention is finished. The flight machine is done. A strange-looking contraption in her lab actually flies. A machine that can fly? It is said that 1,000 years ago there was a vehicle that could travel to the stars. How can you fly using current technology? I have no idea how it works, but Professor Emma has been researching flight mechanisms for a long time. You know the Emma motor? It was invented for this machine. For a long time she said it didn't have enough power to fly yet, but... Why now? I'm not sure. It was a lot of information for me to digest. Speaking of digestion, she was checking out the Earth Golem's stomach while we were gone. We better hurry or we'll miss the test flight. That crazy captain. What's his name? That crazy captain, what's his name, is gonna be the test pilot. He's scared of heights. Imagine a grown man whining and crying. I'm sorry to hear that. There, it's coming this way. Oh shit! That crazy captain. Okay. Wow, that was scary. We didn't have enough power to maneuver into the upper atmosphere. We need to start on the modifications right away. Rudy, it's good to see you up and about again. Where's the captain? There's always a price to pay for progress. We should all go visit him later. But first, I want you to meet someone. Anju? Anjay. Before the introductions, I would like to report my findings. This is the Guard Stone. What? There's an instability in the Guardian's energy. The Guard Stone is responding very erratically. There is some problem to the southeast, far away. I'll continue with my observations. Is something happening to the Guardians? I don't have any confirmation, but it's worth a look. We must use what I thought it was a completed hit. If only we had the Gemini circuits. If we had the ancient Gemini circuits, we could increase the power of the Emma motor. We need to pair them in order for them to work. Let's split up into 2 teams. Jane, your team will take to the sea with the captain. Fetch him from the hospital. Rudy and the gang will use the new machine that I've created for them. Come with me, Rudy. I'll show you my secret laboratory. A secret laboratory? Where could it be? No one knows. That's why it's called a secret laboratory. Can't believe there's a secret facility under Adelaide Castle. There you go again with another crazy idea. Isn't this illegal? Someone stopped this crazy professor. I wasn't sure what I was getting into, so I didn't bother getting a permit. Okay, light it up. Here it is, surprise! The results of separate studies on the theory of flight, the metal bird, and my Emma motor. I was able to create this flying machine by combining the 2 technologies. At last, my dream is finally becoming a reality. I'm going to name it the Gull Wing, the wing of the Holy Bird. Now it's a prototype. How about the Proto Wing? All that steam over a prototype? This thing can't even fly. We all just saw it crash. According to my wisdom, what goes up must come down. As long as you don't get caught on a high-altitude jet stream, you'll be okay. Somehow you don't sound too convincing. In this world, you can only count on 2 things. Our love of Phil Gaia and my technology. In order for me to complete the Proto-Wing, I must have a pair of Gemini circuits. Gemini means twins. Thus, they will not work unless we bring 2 Gemini circuits together. Jane's group will go by sea, and your group shall go by air. Get back as soon as you find the Gemini circuit. What is the repair status on the Proto-Wing? Stop wasting time, hurry up. Repair's complete, it can take off at any time. Those people. Yeah, they're the same guys that were helping me with the Lilithian intake. Emma's being a slave driver as usual. Shut up and send the machine to Gate 14. Okay, ready. Proto-Wing take off. Except she wouldn't be in the position to give me the CEO position, so how would I pull that off? Emma is really ambitious. She dug out an area the size of the frickin' town to build her lab underneath. To ride the proto-wing, walk to the proto-wing and push the accept button. To land, push the cancel button. You can't land in the forest or on the water. It doesn't have enough power to fly over mountains. It is just a prototype. Oh, it's slippery. What is this place? Oh, this is Saint Centaur. Okay, I don't want to go there. Where the heck am I? What? What the heck? Stop spinning! Yeah, they were supposed to call me either yesterday or today, but they never did. So, give them tomorrow and then figure out what's going on. Said they'd filled a lot of positions and they might not have any left anyway, so... I'm Rigdobright, the guardian of the stars, who fell into Filgaia with a metal star. Use my power to save the world if you believe in what starlight is cast upon. Star Rune. Star Rune is a little bit of everything, like 16 or so. This thing is really weird to fly. Up in the snow place? That's what I want eventually, but... Well, they said I was supposed to look to the southeast of Adelaide or whatever. That's just an isolated guild. That's Zeppet's cottage. The heck, man? I can't steer this thing. This is Court Same or whatever, right? That's the metal bird tower. So the left out here? Cage Tower. Little pink thing? What are you talking about, pink thing? This thing? It's a sign. Well, there's Arctica. But it's surrounded by mountains, so I can't get to it. What are you talking about? That's the photosphere. That's just a sign that says the photosphere is over there.
It's just a sign, it's nothing. It literally just says that, like, the photosphere is there. National Treasure, Photosphere Excavation Site. Off limits. This is the... oh no, it's just an island. That's the tri-pillar. So I'm like looking for an island or something that I can't get to normally. Whoa. Something kinda like this, but not this one. And this is just beginning game enemies. Oh. It's the arena. And there's these 3 islands with the enemies that are way too strong. Is there any way into this? The heck, man? These mountains. Okay, that's the mountain pass from Adelaide. It's the Rune of Memory. More mountains. Just being mountains. This is like totally mountained off. What the heck? Where do I get Gemini circuits then? Yeah, I can't go in there. What's this? There's an Elba Pyramid. And that's Port Timney. Rings of Death doesn't exist anymore. This is Rosetta. What's this? I'll look at that sign in a second, but... can't blame those who run away, but sometimes it's important to stick it out. Okay, I've seen that sign before. There's like an Elba Pyramid over here or something. Oh no, this is the... okay, then this is Ship Graveyard. And that's the Volcanon Trap. Kieran Abbey. Kieran Abbey reaches where? What is this? Malama. That's the Guardian Temple. So confused because there's not like any real place of interest here. Another isolated guild. This isn't really anything though, this is just how you learn your level 2 magic. Vaskar village. The arena. So lost. I can't even think of anything, of anywhere to go. Come on. What the heck? Land. Land! This ship is ridiculous. This is Rudy's old house. Okay, let's go back to Adelaide and just talk to people. I'm supposed to find these Gemini circuits, but I don't know where they are. I always wonder what's on the other side of the sea. Look in places that are isolated and hard to get to. She's not saying anything now. Great. Oh, time to give away my money. Oh, still don't accept anything? Okay. Okay. That's Saint Centaur. Stop! Nothing here. That's Cage Tower. What is this? This is probably it. Yeah, this is it. Where the heck is this? Up there, okay. Here we go. Equitus, sorceress and the warriors. I am Equitus, the guardian of the sword. My will and my powers have been separated. My powers are sealed in a temple surrounded by an imposing mountain range. As payment for reclaiming my powers, I shall give you the secret of my sword technique. Jack's heart fills with images of the sword of Equitus. Fast draw hint acquired. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. What do you mean do what? Oh, I still got 2 things to learn, huh? Oh, this one hits everything. Failed to learn it. What attack even is this? Get power, but to do what for? I don't know. I think I gotta find the actual guardian. I think I found the powers, not the guardian. Like, I think I found the goal, not the actual quest giver. Or I need, it sounded like I needed, the better ship so that I could fly over mountains. Jewel embedded in the chest? Yeah, let's take it. Can't push this, right? Yeah. Lots of bombable walls in here. Bruh. Still gotta learn this attack. That was bad time. I probably need to put them in a different place in here somewhere, that's all. So I'm not stealing them, I'm just borrowing them. Hey, it worked. Doesn't drop anything though. Can't get that. I know better than to grab that. Phaser arm acquired. Can I take this back? Phaser is 70 attack power on one thing, so that's probably a replacement to the rocket launcher. Let's just high spark. Because their defense is getting so high that I can't hurt them. Because apparently, well, I didn't realize that, you can just cast the defense up spell over and over and over. And just keep raising your defense. What does a pouch do? Does it make enemies drop more money? Yeah. Double money half the time? Or 25% of the time? Well, look, 2 jewels for me to steal. I mean, borrow. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh look, 2 jewels for me to borrow. Borrow. That's all you're gonna hear in the video. Alright, I gotta re-borrow this jewel. Pew. Guy's a lot of experience and money. Bam. Missing some stuff in here though. I know there's at least a door I didn't take. Phaser zap? Phaser zap. Oh! Still hasn't learned that thing though. That's the one I want the most. It's a big step going from bread to jewels, though. Probably. That's probably why they gave me the save spot. Probably want to eat some carrots. Well. Tool, P-Glove acquired. Power Glove strikes objects during travel. It can remove or push obstacles out of the way. Almost got all the tools. The only thing I'm missing is the guitar. Yeah. It's it doesn't do a whole lot. It's for fighting the optional bosses. They're all sleeping or whatever, and the guitar wakes them up. Nobody can hit this thing? Meanwhile, it's just trying to steal all my items. There we go. There's so much going on in this room. Exploding chests and bomb walls and things to punch off and... Still gotta use those secret signs. All but one of them. But I wanna know what moves are which and who's doing what, because I used a bunch on Trickster, and I kind of regret it. Secret signs reduce Jack's, like the cost of Jack's abilities by 1. So Trickster used to cost 5, but now it only costs 1 because I used 4 secret signs on it. That's his ability to steal. But there hasn't really been anything worth stealing the whole game, so I'm kind of disappointed that I put it on that. Nah, there's a list of like items that like what enemies have available to steal and stuff like that, and just oh jeez. There's only like 2 enemies in the entire game. Well, 4 that are worth stealing from. What? Oh, I know. And 2 of them are in the very last dungeon. Looks like some sort of robot dragon. That's exactly what he is. Rocket launcher, magnums is that, or magnum fang, and then just remedy. Nope, not rainbow. And every once in a while she'll get a chance to saint or something. Or I could go for like defense buff or something. Sure likes to try and silence. Oh, actually, I forgot I could do this now. Color source. I'll remove. He's got his arm back, so I can take that. Oh no! No! Stop! He's got his arm back, so I can put his arm back. Everyone's still in good shape. Whoa. Oh, he actually hit someone? This fight's been ridiculous because of the status lock. That's an interesting ability. Hits all the enemies and heals all the allies. This must be one of the Gemini circuits that Professor Emma is looking for. If we can get 2 of these Gemini circuits, Emma can complete the Proto Wing. Let's get back to Adelaide. Maybe our good captain and his gang have found the 2nd circuit. Should use this Mystic Apple before it gets stolen. Okay, let's just escape out of here. Whatever, I probably missed a couple chests. This isn't really the place to talk about that kind of stuff. I'll just leave it there. I'm just not gonna like respond to it, that's all. It'll be gone in the VOD anyways. Plus I still don't know how to delete just like a line or two. It gets rid of everything. I can't just purge a line for some reason. Oh, Emma's gone. Oh. That cost a lot of money. Then I'll just delete everything. Is it true that the power of the Guardians have weakened? I don't know where Emma is. Is she in the war room? Well, just in the castle. So we got one of the Gemini circuits already. We can get to work as soon as we have the other one. Professor Emma, I have an important message. We received a transmission from the team on the Sweet Candy. Continue. One Gemini circuit found, returning to base. Oh boy, we can start the work soon. This is the Sweet Candy. Mayday, Mayday, under attack, requesting backup. This is happening at the worst possible time. That was a... it's a roller coaster ride there. Also, this ship is really fast. Look at that water just go. Gee whiz, what the hell is that? Just as we found one of the Gemini circuits, we get this. Do you have any special weapons or something? This is a trade ship, not the USS Missouri. You haven't got a clue, have you? This is a game. You should always carry a special weapon. Huh? Whoa, grab onto me. No doggone way. My poor ship, the Sweet Candy, she's sinking. All hands abandon ship. Where'd they, Jeez, I'm drenched. Where'd they end up? Hey, don't look at me. What happened? The ship is gone. Did you get the Gemini circuit? Is it okay? What a horrific creature. A stone mermaid. I'm sorry, we were too busy getting away from the monster. The Gemini circuit is probably at the bottom of the inner sea by now. So, the Proto-Wing upgrade will... I'm deeply sorry. We must get back to Adelaide so we can regroup our thoughts. Oh, my sweet candy. Rest in peace. So the other Gemini circuit is at the bottom of the sea. My poor sweet candy. Ah, this is so frustrating. Does this mean that all our efforts were for nothing? Even McDullen did a good job. Thank you, my lady. The Gemini circuits only work as a pair. I guess we'll have to give up on our idea, now that the other circuit is buried deep beneath the ocean. Too bad. What? Who's saying this? Don't give up, everyone. There must be another way. Okay. Candy. So now I don't have a boat. I just got that super fast ship I can't control. Alright, so anything that sinks in the ocean ends up at the ship graveyard. So let's get over there. Nope. Nope. There we go. This is it. It's the other Gemini circuit. It's true, everything eventually ends up in this area. Sometimes I don't know if we're just lucky or what. We must take this to Professor Emma. That's right. This makes it possible to make the Proto-Wing modifications. Ow. Ow. I deserve that one. Yeah, that was easy. Wait, I didn't even save it there, did I? I just loaded it up. Looked at the save file. Oh no, I did. I don't know how many times I've done that this playthrough. Second guess myself. Okay, now we go back to Adelaide. I'm gonna upgrade the ship. Then I won't have so much problems with mountains anymore. Also, is this a thing now? I know I'm not done here. Maybe I'm supposed to talk to Tom first? Or actually, what does this old man say? Nothing. Yep. Need to give you a secret sign. Forgot about that. Soul and everything that exists. You can defeat an enemy by damaging its soul without touching its body. You can reach its soul by extending your own. This is the essence of the void. The ultimate sword fighting mentality. So that's his, like, instant kill move. That was a waste. There's no super land remaining in Adelaide. Lady? 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 What the what? Is this another war room thing, or is this Emma's laboratory? It's Emma's laboratory. Came here for nothing. Dude. Dude. Yeah, they're all over the place. Usually they're in statues and stuff, but I think he's been there for a while and I just haven't talked to him, so... You found the Gemini circuit that was lost at sea? That's too good to be true. Alright. Now my Proto-Wing will become a full-fledged Gull-Wing before your very eyes. I just have to get some extra help and then I'll get to work. Each Gemini circuit is an energy amplifier. When combined together, they'll achieve an energy level that cannot normally be generated. It's important for even small powers to support each other. Whether it's machines or human beings, it's the same thing. Who are they? Colleagues of mine. They're from all over Filgaia, or rather, 6 students of Old Man Zeppet. Emma asked me to come over all of a sudden. I had no idea you were making a flying machine. It was always our master's dream. This really was a sudden call. You're still a slave driver, huh, Emma? Rudy's needs are the world's needs now, right, Emma? The Guardian's power in the southeast point is weakening. We need a vessel to take us there. We need to finish this machine before morning. I need your help to accomplish this. Are these all the Armsmeisters? Midnight oil was burned. And in the morning, I think we did it. We should test this thing out first. Once you're off, push the accept button to go up higher. With this, you can travel to areas you couldn't reach before. You can use the cancel button to lower your altitude. It's all up to you now. I won't crash into mountains anymore. Controller? Oh my. Every once in a while the controller just stops responding. There we go. There we go. Now I should just be able to fly everywhere. So, first place I want to look is not here. Arctic is up there. But there was also... This is probably what I'm supposed to look at, is this place here. Pandemonium. What makes no sense? Still haven't learned this. Yeah, I don't know. And like the way to fix it is for me to push the PlayStation button, which then does something with Steam, and then it works. and I just use one of the other controllers that I got, but for some reason the D-pad doesn't work with this game on those ones. I don't know. So, just gotta deal with it for now. I mean, it's not a loss of connection because that button still works. It just like this system stops reading it for some reason. Well, like that one input still works. And it just does it randomly too. Like, I've gone hours without it doing it, and then I've had it just do it like twice in 15 minutes. And I don't know why it would do it either, because it's not like it's losing the USB drivers or something, because nothing gets reinstalled when it works again, it just works again. Save spot. Okay. So I need to switch the doors somehow. And then go back there. Miss. How are you gonna miss with the prism ray? He just refuses to learn this move. No, not gonna let me. Oh, Elmina. Alazad, what's going on? I thought Elmina was one of you. One of us? Yes, an important part of the plan. I can't have any more intrusions. Tarask, take care of my friends for me. I'll start with the rocket launcher because I didn't upgrade the phaser's hit. Always start with a lock state. Magnum Fang doesn't do that much. And it's raising its defense. What does Phaser Zap do? 0. I might try Rainbow. I probably shouldn't. No, I definitely shouldn't try Rainbow. Because Phaser, I think, like Phaser Zap does the same thing as Rainbow. Maybe? And it just did 0. We'll try it though. Rainbow. Eraser didn't erase its defense up. That's weird. Hey, Rainbow does work. Okay, well, if he's not doing any damage, I might as well have him try and learn some spells on his turns, if he can't heal anybody. Horn Spike. Okay. That's too much for him to heal even. There is a spell for it, but I haven't taken it. This move hurts. Ah, it's already over. I guess they gave him less health because he has such high defense. Almost 30,000 Gala, huh? No, Jack, it's a trap. Too late, my princess. Shit, what is this? I can't move. Oh, everyone caught in it. How beautifully these humans behave. So much waste in their effort. You folks need to keep quiet during our event. Damn it, this is all my fault. I wonder if everyone is alright. They'll be fine, let's get out of here. You could get through there. It's all yours, Handpan. Just exhausted. That skeleton just relaxing over there. This Handpan music though. Sounds like he's having a good time. He has a wind mouse. He's what I use to reach items that are out of range and hit switches and stuff from a distance. Nope, dead end. I don't know where to go in here. It's just a maze. Thankfully there's no enemies, because Hanpan can't fight. Oh, that's a dead end. Ouch. Oh, here's a switch. Does nothing. They all need to be on it, apparently. Oh, door. Where the heck am I? Jack's gonna do all the work next time. The labor laws also apply to rats, you know. Hey, there you are. Are you alright? You worried about me? Sweet. All the locks are unlocked. It's all up to you now, Jack. That means Rudy and the princess may be on the move as well. Wonder what they could be doing. Let's go, Hanpan. You can feel its sorrow. Super relaxed skeleton. Throw out some horror attacks. Oh, it doesn't kill him, eh? Actually, these are the monsters over by Arctica. Lots of experience, though. Oh, I have to check the pots? That doesn't feel good. There's so many bots to check. Didn't kill either of them, huh? That's Rudy's tool, so Jack can't do it. I have to switch to Rudy if I want to do it. Secret sign. Can't not search the pots. Been dead for a while. Jack's too slow? What? Jack's my fastest guy if he's too slow. Reed's got a save spot at least. Saving it in a different slot though. Because we're stuck in here. See, this is Rudy's radar. So he can skip checking pots, but the other two have to. Oh, but he's trapped here until Cecilia hit some switches apparently. Because they're both trapped behind doors. Hey, Rudy. Let's get Rudy on the other side of that before I accidentally raise it. I actually like these sections of the game. There's a bomb wall there for Rudy. Oh. The first couple were unimpressive because it's just like whatever. They're just doing their own thing the entire time. But this one is actually a pretty good one. So Rudy's just waiting for everyone to do all the work, apparently. He's got nothing he's got to push so far. Tarion. Start with a hand cannon. Get a feel for its HP. So less than 2,000. Okay. What? Demon Prophet, I'm your captor and seer. No one escapes my vision. I punish those who try and escape, and I reward those who are obedient. Now go back to your cell. What are you gonna reward me with? Sure? No one leaves here alive. Oh, okay, he's not actually gonna... Good. I don't know if I want to fight what looks like a boss all by myself. Okay, this is the switch, so I don't want to go there, I want to... So yeah, Rudy has nothing to do by himself, because now he just hits this switch and waits for the other two to get to their zone. There we go. And we all go back down Jack's because he had a bombable wall. Full of treasure. Useless crest graph, some ambrosia, and another useless crest graph. Yeah, ambrosia's decent though. Okay, good. I was worried that I flipped a switch at some point. Make sure everyone's in good working order here. Dish out some carrots. Go back to your cell. No way. I got my whole party here. I'm good now. Magnifying. Always lock state. Because if a boss puts on status effects, lock state makes it easy. Cecilia will be hit by rocks. Ow. Those are some heavy rocks. I didn't see what Magnifying actually did. Doesn't matter because I just remembered Cecilia needs to be healed like immediately. Hell-sized Masquerade, so he just has high magic defense. So she should just concentrate on healing. Rudy will be hit by rocks. He's faster than Jack, huh? Remedy. Forgot the name of the spell. Cecilia would be stuck in ice. Ow. That phaser really does a number on people. Cecilia will be hit by rocks. And done. I can see the end of this fight. It is... No, not me. That browser update you did. It wasn't that I needed to come back there, it was a proper door. That was the way out. Why'd you break your browser? Should refill the rocket launcher. Just as a backup to the phaser. No, I don't. Beelzebub. I don't like the fly enemies in this game. Didn't seem to try and do anything, so maybe I was worried for nothing. Yeah, I was definitely worried about it for nothing. Dropped a magic carrot though. Oh, it's not the flying enemies, it's the fly enemies. They usually, like, there's a mosquito earlier and some other fly, and they just put lots of status effects on you, and then you're all asleep and you're all confused and you can't run and you can't do anything, and you're just waiting for the battle to end basically. Oh, I didn't realize that they weren't in a group. Alright. Oh. Shazam. In just a little while, the Black Tear will rain down on the land. The end draws near for this planet. That's kind of a sneaky boss fight. Smack Rudy in the head. Those phasers zap do. And I guess we'll remedy, just because Rudy's a little weak. Jack is missing some health, I guess. Nope, Magnum Fang it is. Fatal Blow. Oh, that's not good. I think that has a chance to kill people instantly. Darkness? Maybe that was a bad idea. He has black wings. Yep, that was a bad idea. Does that mean I need to lock state again? Keen Sylph. Ow. 1,000 to everyone. Let's put bullets back in the phaser. Let's try a Saint. Oh no, why did I try Saint? This might be real bad. I forgot I needed to heal. Well, that's why we lock state. Because that would have confused everyone, I think. One of his jaws is really weird. Thing on the middle head. Nope. Lock on. Go ahead and Raftina for some damage and healing. That ended it. It is too late. All will perish. You will perish with this planet. 40,000 Gela. Getting a lot of money at the end here. The teardrop is vibrating. Do you want to jump in? Probably not. Throw at least one more carrot on her. What? What's going on? Siegfried, I told you earlier, I will kill the Guardians. That voice. Siegfried, you're alive? Damn it, I can't see him. Show yourself. I'm quite surprised myself. Good job, Siegfried. Hehehe. I guess we weren't the only ones who escaped from the dimension gap. Just sit there and watch as the black light of the darkness tier reign rips Filgaia to pieces. No, how is this possible? Easy, my human friends. The darkness tier can generate anti-life energy by reversing the effects of the teardrop. You know how energy is delivered to the different regions, don't you? No, the Elwood pyramids. Yes, the machine that Elwood's built has now become a doomsday device for Filgaia. With the satellites, we can broadcast the anti-life energy from space. We will put an end to the Ray Line, the power network of the Guardians, not just wastelands. We will bring utter death to this planet. I thought you wanted to rule this planet for yourself. What you're doing is just killing the planet. You sound more and more like Mother, who you used to hate, you know. Lady Harkin was originally a human woman. A woman who gives birth. Who else is more perfectly suited to give birth to an anti-life than a mother? Do it, Alhazad. Let the black tear rain onto the world. There's no way we'll let you do that. Pew 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 pew. We're really bad at protecting this planet. I think we've failed like 3 times now. The Elwes teleportation device had scattered the darkness tier all over Filgaia. The dark glow of the crystal severed the lifeline of the Guardians. This line, called the Ray Line, spreads deep under the planet's crust. The power that held the world together quickly diminished as the Guardians in each area lost their link. Nature hangs in an uncomfortable balance of an occasional major disruptions. The darkness tier, the antithesis of the teardrop. It will suck Filgaia dry of its life before our very eyes. Probably don't want to stand there, guys. Stop! Damn it! Stop it! Ouch. Jack! Grrrg! Lady Harkin. Get away! Don't come near me! I'm Lady Harkin, the Demon Warrior. I couldn't protect her. Again, my power alone could not save her. But Jack, he's hurt. The darkness tier didn't do too much damage after all. Thanks to our human friends here, the Guardians remain alive. I guess this plan turned out to be a failure. This wasn't a failure. This was supposed to get their attention on what we've accomplished. What would be the meaning of that? Ah, I see. Kadingle. 1,000 years ago, the legendary evil tower of Kadingle was sealed somewhere. We needed to know where and how we could find it. That was the real objective for this project. Ha ha ha. Humans, wait till I obtain the heavenly power. You will be thrilled by the new moon, and finally Filgaia will. Hey look, there's an arm chest there. What in the world do you think you're doing? Almina and Garrett, this is the knighting ceremony. You could lose your title for this. Shoot, the old man found us. Not an old man, but your superior as of today. Chief Knight, I asked Garrett to come. It's my fault. Why are you here? You can see the entire town from here. You must find what it is that makes you who you are before you can utilize any of the fighting skills we're learning. If not, you'll always be just half a warrior. I thought that by looking from here he would find something to protect. Something to protect? I already have that. For a good-looking girl, I'll show my courage, Almina. The most important thing a knight should know is what he is protecting. That is why we, the 7 Fenrir Knights, are named after tools of defense. I, Coldbird, am the armor, Commander Ryan is the shield, Almina is the attack, I'm the sword. Lately I've been known as the Sword Princess. So what am I called? You're a newcomer. You'll be Van Buris, the handguard. Van Buris? What is that? Sounds terrible. Sword is the key to defending against an enemy. You, Van Buris, are the handguard that protects Almina. Are you not satisfied? Haha, no problem. I'll guard everything. Let me at it. Yeah, my jaw's kind of tired from all the reading. I'm Van Buris. I'm a Fenrir Knight as of today. There's a lot of exposition in this game. Not like Phantasy Star. Rudy, Princess. Welcome, we're back in Adelaide. We're all worried about you. I was dreaming about the past. I was supposed to protect, but I didn't. Couldn't. I had no right to badger you on your secrecy, Princess. I sacrificed everything to be a Van Buris. I couldn't tell you the truth about who I am. Jack is a Van Buris? You're an important member of this team now. Member, huh? Thanks, everyone. Rudy, Princess, could you guys do me a favor? We have to go to Arctica. I have to go there to take care of some unfinished business. I cannot let her stain her hands any further. She's knee-deep in blood and sin. I have to help and protect her. You're going to use your powers for protection. I've forgotten the true nature of my sword. Oh. Ew. Oh, lady. At the rate we're going, Adelaide may be larger than it was before. Would you please donate 30,000 Gala? Yeah. Take all my money, kid. I know that's all you want. Just take my money. I think it's 50,000 now. Community is growing fast, but there's work yet to be done. Would you please donate 50,000, Gela? Gonna be broke. All that money I just got from killing those bosses, and it's all gonna be gone right away. I should have been throwing lucky cards at them. Thanks for the donation. Okay, so we're done for now. I think there's a little more that needs to be done. Each, like, tier of donations unlock something. And I'm not sure what they are. I think it's like this statue, and I think I get a new ship back, which lets me go to, like, there's a... You weren't here for it, but there was like a note I read somewhere about like a sea monster, or the sea golem I should say. So like it lets me fight that. And then I think you get a new guardian eventually, which is like... He does like... He lets you take another turn or something like that. Like it's super powerful. These 3 girls here, which just tell you weird things, were one of the tiers. There's an old magic key factory east of the island with the fighting arena. The 8 golems have names related to many of the legends: Lucifer, Sato, Burial, Barbados, Leviathan, Diablo, Lilithia, and the Earth Golem. Yeah, you're basically you're throwing your money away so that you can get like the ultimate armor and weapons and stuff like that. Because they, like, each of the side quests gives you new spell, or not new spells, but like the new guardian, which has good stats on it and multiple turns, and the Leviathan is like her ultimate armor or something. Did I save it just there? I'm actually gonna call it now once I save it here, because like I said, my jaw's getting stiff from reading all that out loud. So, I'll pick this up tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow. There's a... Oh, what the heck. I put my mouse down on my seat here and just... It minimized everything. No, I'm not gonna delete it. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, I don't want to talk about it here. Where's OBS? Alright, so, thanks for watching. Have a good night. I'll talk to you on Facebook or something. Bye.